Hi, my name is Sam, and I built a tool called Katana, which will auto-edit raw Zoom recordings into good-looking video podcasts in minutes. Let me show you what that looks like. So first, we're going to go and click on Get Started, and you can sign in. And then you see the page to upload a Zoom recording. So I'm going to go ahead and choose a recording that I did for my own podcast. And so when you upload the recording, it's going to take a couple of minutes to upload and analyze. Okay, great. So it's ready. Now, the first thing the app is going to do is going to help walk you through setting up the look and feel of your podcast. So it's going to detect the faces in the Zoom recording, and then it's going to reorient the layout to make it look like it was recorded in more professional recording software. It's going to switch between showing multiple speakers and the active speaker. So then you can choose the layout that you prefer for both the multicam and the single cam option. So let's go ahead with that. And then you can change the borders. So you have different video backgrounds. And of course, you can upload your own video or image background with your own branding. Same thing with the borders. We have a couple different border options. So we'll have a neon border that'll flicker, a gradient border that will change color, but I like a standard white border, so let's go with that. So next you can go ahead and choose your logo. So I'm going to use my own podcast logo. There we go. So we can go ahead and move that over here, drag that into the corner. That looks good. And then next, so you can choose to have captions in the video. I don't like captions, but if you want captions, you can show them and you can choose the font and then you can go ahead. And then it's going to ask you then to review some of the AI edits. So first it's going to detect the names of the speakers. And so you can go ahead and change the names and titles of the speakers. So when Katana is analyzing your video, it's going to go ahead and suggest some edits to make. And so on this screen, you can go ahead and review the edits that the AI made. It's going to start by asking to confirm where the episode starts and where it ends. And of course, you can change it if you want. Same with the end. It's going to go ahead and choose where it thinks the end is, but you can obviously override what the AI thought. Katana is also going to automatically suggest some visuals to add. And so you can preview those here. So the first kind of visual are name tags. That'll show up during the guest introduction and preview what that looks like with the name tags shown or hidden. And then if you have call to actions, obviously here the AI didn't quite know what to make, but she's mentioning her company's page, so we can add that here, and it'll update in real time. And then they also mentioned a website, and we can add that here. If you don't want to show them, you can choose not to show them. Lastly, it's going to provide you with a review of the edits that have been made so far. So here it's cut about 8% of the interview already, mostly long pauses, outtakes, and filler words. And you can go ahead and see what your edited video looks like. You can also see what the unedited video looks like for comparison with the duration and the cuts involved in everything. You can also directly further edit if you want to. Katana is not primarily an editor software, but it has full transcript-based editing, so you can go ahead and disable entire sentences as well as cut specific words by just highlighting them and pressing cut. When you're speaking, those cuts will just be reflected in the actual episode. When you're done with the cuts, you can go ahead and click next. Here you can upload an intro. In the future, I'll be adding a auto-generated intro option. And then you can also upload an outro. And then finally, you can go ahead and generate some clips. It will automatically generate up to 30 different potential social media clips. And then you can go ahead and take a look at the different clips that are generated. And you can choose one that you think is good. So it'll generate those clips and you can go ahead and preview them and see what you think. So when you're done reviewing the clips and you know which ones you want to choose, you can go ahead and select up to 4. I'm just going to go ahead and choose the first one to speed things along. And then for the final step, you can go ahead and download your videos. So I'm going to go ahead and just click download here. And then the videos are just going to go ahead and process on the servers. Give it a couple of minutes. You can go ahead and close the tab and come back in a couple of minutes, and hopefully it'll be done by then. Okay, great. So the videos are done. So you can go ahead and click on download, and that'll download the video. And then you can also download your clips. So here's the final video. Looks good. Ready to upload to YouTube. And then, yeah, so that's basically Katana. We'll be adding some more stuff in the future as well, like thumbnails and descriptions. The idea is to make sure you have everything you need to go ahead with your video podcast. I hope you like the tool. You can check it out for free at katana.video. Thank you so much.